It's harsh. That is harsh.
The only film I've ever had to walk out on.
Me too.
And I was watching a video. It was really bad.
Well, any questions there, Sue? Seems quite adamant.
How many times have you read it?
I have read it twice.
Okay.
Gave it a second try.
I now need you to love Slaughterhouse-Five.
Okay. What I like about this is how well it takes on a very difficult subject matter, and it uses humour, and it's very bleak, but it doesn't collapse under the pressure of that. It's a very ambitious novel, and I think it achieves that. What I like about Kurt Vonnegut is he mixes science fiction with serious, sad things from his own life and from other people's lives, and in doing that he re-examines human beings and he almost teaches you to live better. I like that about him very much.
Okay. Well, see now, anything else you'd like to...
No, I think we're sussed.
We're sussed.
You're sussed.
Look at the little face.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, my feeling is because stylistically he's quite he's the same always. You either love him or you don't. People don't have people don't. Kurt Vonnegut's all right. You love or you hate the Kurt Vonnegut.
Okay, what are we going for?
I love Kurt Vonnegut and I love Slaughterhouse-Five.
Josie, can you reveal to us the truth?
yeah, I can do that.
Show us whether you love it or loathe it. She does love it! Two of Kurt Vonnegut's great passions were time travel and socialism, and if you're a fan of socialism, time travel's about the only way you can get to see it. Okay, this is Jenny's second glorious appearance on What the Dickens, this series, so we're going to give Sue the opportunity to love or loathe something. Sue, what have you gone for?
The classic Wuthering Heights.
Okay, and are you going to love or loathe it to begin with?
I'm going to loathe it.
You're going to loathe it.
It is a book that's hailed as a romantic classic, and everyone harps on about it because it's so gritty and so real and so northern. We're presented with this gruff anti-hero Heathcliff, who essentially is some sort of Moorish slash sort of gypsy, sort of Jeff Boycott, who sort of turns up going, oh, love, you know, I love a bit of you, but you're getting on my nerves, and I've got a massive chip on my shoulder, and you're all very rich and clever and posh, and I don't want to work. Oh, I'm going to have to beat you up now. Slap, 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 slap. What do you mean you've gone off with that guy with the neckerchief? The narrative is split, it's schismatic, it's 1 minute you're with Nellie D and the other you're with Lockwood. When you go back and you read it, there is nothing there. There's nothing at the heart of that book other than flim-flam, and to be honest, I'd rather see the Cliff Richard musical, which was, Kathy dies on a rock to a mid-80s up-tempo Eurobeat. It was worth seeing. I was forced to read it during O-level, and that may have sort of slightly skewed my judgment, but I think it's a terribly overrated...
Pretty vehement there. Let's flip the coin now, and you need to tell me that you love Wuthering Heights.
I love Wuthering Heights because it sits alone in a romantic canon that is otherwise saccharine and pointless. And it cuts across that notion that a woman is this silent, sort of placid, boring type that's to be picked up and tossed around by a sort of aristocrat in breeches. The central characters are believable. They have real passion. The anti-hero is a man who you'd want to be with. And to be honest, I think everyone should read it as part of their O-level syllabus again and again and again.
Okay, any questions?
How do you feel about Bronte biscuits?
Oh, I love them.
Okay.
Which way are we heading? Loving or loathing?
I think she probably does loathe it.
I think she probably does loathe it.
You're going for loathing?
Yeah, because it sounded like she'd memorised what she loved, and it sounded like you spoke from a furious heart.
Okay, so they have decided that you do loathe it. Tell us the truth, Miss Perkins.
Well, I absolutely love Wuthering Heights. It's the most extraordinary book ever. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant, yes.
It's fantastic.
It's amazing. It's like an 8-year-old boy writing a romantic novel going, I'll smash them together, I'll forget them, I'll smash them together, forget them. It's brilliant.
The most famous scene in Wuthering Heights features Heathcliff and Catherine shouting for each other on the desolate Yorkshire moors. Well, very hard to get a mobile signal up there. So I can tell you, rather exciting at the end of that round. Chris and Josie have got 4 points, but Jenny and Sue have leapt into the lead with 6.
No, I think we go first.
So, with Chris and Josie having it all to do, we finish with losing the plot. Now, in this quick-fire round, our captains communicate the plots of works of literature, film or song to their teammates without mentioning names or places and without alluding to the title in any way. Jenny and Sue are in the lead, and so they get to start. Sue, here is your envelope.
Good luck, Sue.
90 seconds starting from now.
A film about a guy who wakes up and realises he's in a television show.
Oh, not Groundhog Day. That's the one with Jim Thingy.
Yes.
And it's got the lights up there.
He was a president.
What was he called?
He was a president in a big country. In a big country.
Yes,
darling, yes. This is a song. It's sung at a time of festivity and nativity, and it's about...
Away in the Manger?
No. It's a fluffy thing. It's not a pig. It's a fluffy thing. It goes ba, ba.
Mary had a little lamb.
It's little lamb. So, he is a talk show host. He is singing. Suddenly, he's changed genre. We're seeing him...
Jerry Springer of the Opera?
Yes! This is about a couple of con men who go to a low country. It's a recently released film.
In Bruges!
Yes, in Bruges.
Film. Have you seen it?
A pound of flesh. A pound of flesh. One second. A pound of flesh. It's an old
Merchant
play.
of Venice?
Yes, it is. I've got a massive nose. And...
Are you Jared Depardieu?
Yes, but it's
Has
a
he
film.
come back and he's come back and he's not the same fellow?
Yes.
No.
It's in Jersey. It's cancelled, but what is in Jersey? It's a cop show in Jersey.
Bergerac.
With a big nose in France, Jenny.
What's it called?
What's it called?
Ooh,
Bergerac. Don't look at the answers, love. So,
I didn't do French.
Surprisingly good. Beautiful. Take it well.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I loved the doubt in the audience's mind that every time you got anything remotely right, they went, ooh. I'm going to give you 5 there, so you have at the moment got 11 points.
thank you.
You've got 11 points, and you currently have got 4.
So we need 8.
You need 8 to
Come
win.
on, Chris.
Here
I really
is your...
want you to win this one.
Don't psych me out, Perks.
Okay. Your 90 seconds starts now.
Okay. Oh, he's seen some little people. Oh, he's seen some big people.
Gulliver's
Oh,
Travels.
yep. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful book. Everybody bought it 2
Da
years
Vinci
ago.
Code.
That's it. Dreadful book turned into a dreadful film about a man who paints. Didn't paint very much. Little painting.
Go with the Pearl Earring.
That's the one. This is about something that you use at night time when you're at your ablutions.
Toothbrush.
That's right. But one of one colour and one
Pink
of a different...
toothbrush. I'm a pink toothbrush, you're a blue toothbrush.
That's right. This one is about a bunch of divers who are on a crazy trip on a big old rickety ship. There's...
Jaws?
No, it's much more recent than that, but it is a film. It's about the whole... It's about...
Titanic.
It's Still Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Oh.
It's an animated film from the 60s, The Fab Four. It's about...
Yellow Submarine.
Yes. Oh, dear, I've lost my tiny clownfish son. I must go and
Finding
search for
Nemo.
him. That's right. This is about having your entire memory deleted because you asked to.
Eternal Sunshine of the
Yep,
Spotless
that's right.
Mind.
This is
You
about
need
enormous...
one more.
This is about...
What?
Don't interrupt. This is about enormous person
I'm a
eating
shark.
plants,
I'm a jet.
in a post-apocalyptic...
Little Shop of Horrors.
No, post-apocalyptic...
Dave the Triffids.
That's the one, I think. Okay, everything else is a bonus. All right, this is all about...
I'm not
This is
cheating,
about...
I'm not cheating.
This is about...
No,
Don't
I'm
look,
cheating.
don't look. This is about zombies. It stars...
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Well done, you did it, Chris and Josie. Well,
team.
after all that, it was so close. Sue and Jenny are our moribund
one
losers,
long
which means our
humiliation.
exultant winners, by just 1 point, are Chris and Josie. This has been What the Dickens. I've been Sandi Toksvig, and I'm off to the Tate to complain about the bacon exhibition. Well, £4.50 a roll. Complete rip-off. I'll see you there. Good night.